Jana Stevens. I'm the district administrator here in the School District of Superior, and I want to thank you for joining us on the district. Today I've asked one of our staff members to join us on the district to talk about things that are happening right now and upcoming events. So this is Crystal Hinsman. Crystal is currently in the role of instructional coach, but she's just accepted a position as our new curriculum instructor and assessment coordinator. A big job. It's going to be a big shift. So congratulations first, and
thank you.
And welcome to the new role in the district.
Thank you.
I should say you started in the district about 15 years ago, and so could you talk about how you started in the district first?
Sure. When I was first hired in Superior, I taught at Blaine Elementary with Mrs. Stevens. Yes. I taught second grade there and first grade there, and then I was part of the team that helped to plan and open Northern Lights Elementary when that school opened, and I taught first grade there. And then my travels took me to teach at Bryant Elementary, and there I taught fourth grade with Mrs. Stevens as my principal. So I've been in a couple of different schools in the district in a couple of different grades, worked with several different principals and teams of teachers. And then I got excited about being a teacher leader when we decided that we were going to purchase a new math resource for our district at the elementary level. So I then moved into role as instructional coach to help teachers with their math instruction and increase student achievement in math. And I've really enjoyed that work for almost the last 4 years and have worked in all of the elementary schools and helped support some teachers at the middle school and high school as well, and I'm excited for my new role.
I am as well. It's interesting because we do have a big history together. I think that's a sign in our district of trying to promote people within. Although Crystal, as I and other people still have to go through a rigorous interview to prove ourselves, and with other competition that's obviously out there, it's good to know that the support that we've given teachers really helped them to frankly rise to the top in a lot of our interviews. So, and it's also nice in this transition period we have somebody that knows what we've been trying to work on. We've done a lot of work on the outside, learning about what are some best strategies that we'll talk about in a minute. So you'll be able to help us move to that next level. So can you talk about that outside support that we've tried to provide to you and our other instructional coaches, so really you can help us know how to be the best we can be?
Oh yes, I think that some of the most exciting work that our district has been doing is in the area of our literacy initiative. The instructional coaches and some of our principals and other administrative leaders have been working on our literacy, learning about the Common Core state standards, and we've done that through many different resources. But Dr. Emily Calhoun has been a consultant with us the past few years, and she has helped us grow tremendously in our leadership so that we are able to effectively plan professional development to help our teachers grow and get to know the Common Core standards. Absolutely. And ultimately increase student achievement. Something else that in my role as instructional coach has been very important is the opportunities I've had to learn about the Common Core state standards for math. By visiting with other instructional coaches and principals and teacher leaders around the state, I've been able to learn about what their districts are doing, to learn about the Common Core state standards and those rigorous expectations, and how are we going to get all of our teachers and staff on board to learn about these things so our students can achieve well. And that's been very exciting work. I feel very connected to other areas of the state with the area of math and the Common Core standards. Collaborating with other districts is very, very important. And I think it's exciting that other districts in our area think of us as a leader in the area of the Common Core state standards, especially in the area of math. We're excited about the growth that our students are making, and we'll continue to increase that achievement.
Right. And we're involved in a new training that'll take us through the rest of the school year on really being an effective coach and understanding how to respond to interventions and how to respond to instruction that I think will only help us as an administrative team get even better. Can you talk about now, as you're moving into this new role, it is a big transition. What are you feeling as some things that might be concerns that you have in moving to this role, and things that you're going to bring that'll be strengths?
Well, I think that one of the things that I've thought about in moving to this new role is, well, my background is primarily in elementary experience in helping elementary teachers. I'm going to really need to support the secondary teachers in their work as well, and the secondary principals as we work to increase student achievement through the initiatives we have in the district. So I know that that's one area that I'm going to need to put a lot of focus into learning and understanding their needs and the students' needs and where we need to go with our secondary support. I think that at the elementary level, the teachers know me well and understand how to accept me as a leader and know how I guide them. The secondary teachers will have that same experience to get to know each other as I help to lead them. I think that some areas of strength that I bring to the job are that I am organized and I'm a people person. I'm excited about the relationships that I build in our culture here in our district and how we work together. And I think that my way of asking teachers questions to help them grow professionally so they understand that their professional growth really then results in increased student achievement. I think that that's an area of strength of mine.
I agree completely. I've seen it in action, not only as we worked as teacher partners, but in every other aspect as we move through the district together. We are, because you're going to be in this new role, we're actually hoping to bring on more instructional coaches to expand that group that really is helping support the teachers that are removed from the classroom so they can be supportive. Can you talk about what you have learned most recently about the effect instructional coaches can have on student achievement and how you envision that happening in the next couple of years in our district?
Well, I think that we're very fortunate that a couple of years ago our district administration supported having instructional coaches come on board. So we've had the benefit of having that support in our district for a couple of years, and that truly is the most exciting thing about this new position for me, that we are going to be able to build a team of teacher leaders that are going to be there to support teachers and help them grow in their profession so our students get the best instruction possible. Some things that we've definitely learned are that showing teachers ideas on things to try in their classroom, or telling them about them, or having them watch videos on here's how to make your practice better as a teacher, aren't as effective and don't increase student achievement the way that coaching a teacher really does. By professionally sitting down next to a teacher and helping them reflect on their practice and how what they're doing affects students and their achievement, and helping them understand next steps that they need to take in their instructional planning and assessment just to grow in their profession. That makes more of a difference for increasing student achievement than any other thing. There are research studies beyond belief about that.
Right.
So we're so excited about it.
And I am as well. What's interesting is when you can teach, and it could be a teacher or any other profession, when you teach it in isolation, it's only implemented between 10 and 15% of the time. But when you coach side by side or demonstrate it, it moves up to the 85 or 90% implementation. And when we get to that level of implementation, we see our student achievement scores go up. So it is exciting what we're going to do as our next steps for the next several years, actually, knowing that it takes time for all of us to get better. But I also want to comment on, sometimes there's some idea that when you have coaches, you need help because you're not as good as you should be. And we've talked a lot about, can you comment on your thoughts on that and things we've learned about and people and their idea on coaches?
Well, I think one of the new quotes that's sticking in my head is that coaches coach already very competent people who are strong and are good in their profession and know some really important things that they need to do, but coaches help bring out the best in those people and help them grow through their questioning and through the way that they work with them to help increase student achievement through their high impact instructional strategies and the choices that they make. I think that our new team of coaches and teacher leaders is really going to help foster positive communication and relationships among the teachers and the leadership in our district. It's going to be an open, two-way street for communication and questioning and collaboration, because we are all trying to improve our practice, as well as us trying to help the coaches improve in their practice as well. We want them to be the best coaches that they can be, so we'll provide support for them.
Right.
Also.
And the message I want to make sure is clear, not only to our staff, but also to our community, is we're not setting this up as an I gotcha. Our
No.
complete intention is to build a higher level of support and a deeper understanding with my administrative team on what good instruction looks like and how to help us all get better. Because again, it's, as I say every time on the show, it's really all about the kids getting better, and that's what we're working towards doing. Well, as we move to next year, it'll be an adjustment because you have a whole group of teachers that you'll be supervising, the lead teachers we're talking about. How do you feel that your experience as the instructional coach and the other experiences will help that group feel confident and supported?
Well, I feel lucky that I've had the opportunity to be a coach. So while I am helping the other coaches come on board and learn how to coach and the strengths that they can bring to that team to help teachers, I feel that my experience through that, I'm going to be able to coach those new people on board just like they're going to coach the teachers. So I'll be able to model for them what good coaching really looks like and how you question and help people professionally grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yep. It's interesting because as we've talked about coaches, there are professions that if you have a coach, you're seen as doing a great job, and we've talked about singers or athletes. They're seen as that's the right thing. But if you're in the teaching profession and have a coach, somehow you're seen as maybe you're not quite as good, which we have to dispel that idea. Again, it's about simply helping us all get better. So it'll be an exciting time. Any other thoughts that you want to share about this new role that you're going to have and anything on the district?
I don't think so. I'm excited. I think that I'm excited for teachers to embrace the idea of having coaches and teacher leaders helping to support them. That's going to be an amazing project we take on for the next few years to get that going.
Right, I'd agree. One other thing I forgot is as we're moving, the rest of the year is a big transition. So as you're learning this new role, which you know a lot about, there's a lot of different hats that our curriculum instructor, instruction and assessment coordinator needs to have. However, at the same time that you're learning that, we're trying to transition to move you out of that instructional coach. So it's kind of that you're wearing some dual hats here at the same time. But are you feeling pretty confident about the transition plan that we tentatively have in place so our teachers aren't feeling like the rug's been pulled out from under them?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident about it. And I'm also thinking it's an amazing opportunity for other teachers in our school to step up and say, hey, Crystal, as you're making this transition, I can help be a leader in my school too, if you are not able to provide that support every day all of the time. So it's going to be an opportunity for other teachers to step up, which we always want more teacher leaders.
Absolutely. I am encouraged by you thinking that and saying it and hoping that the teachers that might be out there watching thinking, maybe I could help during this transition. I hope you do so, and I really hope that our teachers within our district think about these additional instructional and coaches and think about how you can help us all get to the next level. And again, that'll be my final piece, because this is all about the kids. Our mission is that we're going to give them the tools to be successful. That means academically and behaviorally, and that means that we have to work as a team to make that happen. So, well, thank you so much for joining me on the district, and more importantly, congratulations on this new role, and I'll look forward to continuing our partnership.
Thank you.
And thanks to all of you for joining us on the district. Just a reminder, if you do have a topic you'd like to know more about, simply call us at 715-394-8710. Let us know the topic you'd like to do more about, and we'll put a show on. Thank you.